Hey guys, I'm glad you guys are interested in learning how to make your own workout. I want to encourage you to do so. I'm here available for questions to be answered and help. So this is going to be mostly focused on just how to create a workout plan or a workout program. And usually that's done in the gym. You can apply these same principles in the outside the gym type home workouts, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just going to focus on more gym type of workouts. Now, so first of all, you want to warm up. You have synovial fluid in your joints, which is kind of a consistency of, say, honey when it's cold and it just doesn't flow very well. So you want that warmed up and moving. So I really like to do warm-ups that kind of focus on what I'm going to be working on. So for instance, I like to do kettlebell swings for days with shoulders or chest days. I like to do kettlebell swings. I think that's a good route to go. It also warms up your whole body, so that's also good. It's just warming up that body part even more. Or like on a back day, I like to do rows on the rowing machine. Those are just kind of examples. You can warm up on a treadmill, that's fine, or an elliptical or Stairmaster. It doesn't take a long time. You want to do your cardio afterwards, after your weight training part, because your body depletes the muscles of glycogen as you're working out. So you want that glycogen as you are training, and then you can continually burn fat further into the workout on the cardio. So your warm-up is only 5 to 10 minutes. It's not your cardio first. You take your cardio second, your training first. So that's just the first portion of the workout. So 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe do a little stretch. So then the next thing is, if you're a beginner, you probably would want to start out with, say, 3 days a week in the gym. So how you would break it up, you could break it up into a few different patterns, a couple different patterns. You could either do the same workout for 3 days with the rest day in between, or you could split it up into, say, upper body, lower body, and then a full body workout. So either way, you could do on that for a 3-day workout. So say an upper body day, you would do your back and your chest, and then you would maybe do 1 to 2 exercises for each, and then maybe 1 exercise for each side of your arms, say biceps for 1 curl exercise and triceps 1 tricep exercise. And then you would do maybe another exercise for shoulders, and that would be your upper body day. That's quite a bit of work to do in 1 day. You will do, say, 3 sets of 15 for those starting out. And when you start learning the process, learning how to move the weight in the correct manner with proper form, then start upping the weight and lowering your reps a little bit. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit further, a little bit more. So that's a beginner, would be like a 3-day-a-week workout. Now, if you've already been going to the gym, you can do more. You can split it out to 4 days a week, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, depending how you want to do that. So say a 4-day-a-week, you could split it into body parts then. So you could do your chest 1 day and combine it with your triceps. You could do your back 1 day and combine it with your biceps, and you could do your legs 1 day, and you could do, say, shoulders and abs 1 day. Those are just some options. They don't have to be set in concrete. That's just something that you could be doing for your daily splits. That's say a 4-day split. So it continually changes as you want to change it. It just depends on what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it. So the next thing we want to look at is sets and reps. Now, your body your muscles can be worked in a variety of ways. It's basically really time under tension, which that's just a matter of you get most growth in a minute worth of time worked. So for instance, powerlifters will only do really short sets. They are trying to focus on their burst, their strength, their explosive power. That's what they're trying to focus on. They're not trying to focus on any more growth. Those guys are already big. Most of them, well, not all, but a lot of powerlifters are big, or they are that's what they are focused on. That's what their muscles are focused on, is powerlifting. They don't have to be big. What am I saying? There are small powerlifters too. They have different weight classes, but they are not focusing on muscle growth. They are focusing on explosive power. So they're going to keep their rep range really low, between 1 and 5 reps. A person that wants to build some muscle size will keep their rep range between 6 and 12 or so. And then a person that wants to lean and get some muscle, maybe some muscle tone with some muscle growth as well, perhaps, is going to be more of an endurance type of thing. Will be more of like say 13 to 20 rep range. Now you can grow on any of those. That's not necessarily going to be a cut and dried situation. That you can grow muscular size with any of those, but that's a general guideline of the ideal rep ranges for what you want to accomplish. Now, maybe some people don't know what repetitions are and sets are, so you would do sets of, say, okay, let's take an exercise, and say it's a bench press for your chest, right? So you're going to do a bench press chest exercise, and you're going to do, you want muscle growth. So if you want muscle growth, that's a rep range of 6 to 12, like I've already discussed, right? So you will do one set of 6 repetitions, full repetitions, all the way from fully extended all the way back down to your chest and all the way back up. So that's a full rep range. That's a full repetition, and that would be 10 of those making one set. So to build your workout, you'll want to do 2 sets, depends, but between 2 and say 5 sets. It depends on how you want to do it. Typically, what I do for my muscle growth, I will do 1 set of warm-up and at least 3 sets of working sets. And I do that for every exercise. I don't do that for just one. I get used to the movement for 1 set, and then I start upping the weight. So that's just an example of how a set and rep works. Let me take a look at my notes real quick and see what else I wanted to discuss. So you would want to also split your muscles, like I was kind of hinting at, into muscle groups. And one of the ways you can split your muscle groups up, you could do push-pull on certain days. And that would be, like I was discussing, a chest and tri day. That would be your push day. So you could do chest and tris, and you could do back and bis. That would be your pull day. Legs are completely separate, but you can also split those up. If you want to do more than 1 leg day, you can change that and do 2. You can split it up into 2 different leg days, 2 different style of formats. So you could focus all on the front with your quads, doing big movements first, and then going into the smaller movements, which goes into my next point of, you definitely want to work your way down. So what I mean by that is, you want to have a set of, you want to start with your big muscle groups first. So the reason why I'm saying chest and tris is because that's how you start it. You would do chest first, and then you would work your tries. You don't want to fatigue your little stabilizer muscles before you work your big muscle groups. What you want to do is you want to work those big muscle groups, because you want those big muscle groups fully worked and not your stabilizer group muscles worked, and then you can't fully work your big muscle groups. If your stabilizer muscle groups are fatigued, then you might not be able to completely fatigue your big muscle groups. So those are just a few guidelines. If you guys have questions, just let me know. Happy to help you guys out. I just kind of giving you some guidelines of how to do this. So say I'll give you a quick one-day thing. Say on a leg day, you would start off with, say, your squats or leg presses, and then you would move into some smaller muscle groups. Either you could do some lunges with that, or after that, and then you could do some leg extensions, and you could do some Romanian deadlifts, and you could do hamstring curls, and then you could do calf raises. So that you're working your way down. You're doing full leg first, and then you're gonna do your quads, or you could do your hamstrings first, whichever you want to do. You could do your quads, and you can move to your hamstrings, and then you're gonna go down to your calves. So that's just an example. So what I would do if you're just starting out, this is gonna be your leg day. Then on leg day, I would do, if you're just starting, I would do 2 sets of 15 on each exercise. If you're not just starting, I would do 3 to 5 sets, depending on where you are in the process of, if you want to grow, I would do between 8 and 12 mostly, and focus on those contraction and making sure that you focus on that muscle, whichever muscle you are working at that point. So that's just an example, and you can apply that to all of your different workouts and kind of go along that route. If you guys need help, just let me know. I also can do workout plans for you. I don't charge a lot for those. Just I can just do a workout plan. If you want me to do that, I'm happy to do that for you. It includes videos of how to. I have a bunch of videos online here, actually, in the group, and I link them to a YouTube video that I've already uploaded. So if you guys want me to do a workout plan for you, I'm happy to do that. I'm just trying to help you out to get you going if you want to build your own. So just let me know in the comments what kind of questions you have. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to answer questions. Just shoot me an email if you want to, or a private message. That's great too. Just let me know what you need. So thanks for watching, and remember to always strive to arrive.